Boomerang, also known as Frederick Fred Myers, has been affiliated with Sinister Syndicate, Sinister 12, Secret Empire, Assassin's Guild, Thunderbolts, Masters of Evil, Sinister 6, and the Sinister 16. His partnerships include Viper, Silver Samurai, and Kingpin. His notable aliases include Boomer, Fred Slade, and Outback. His abilities include that of a world-class baseball pitcher, a skilled marksman and street fighter. He wields a variety of lethal and gimmick boomerangs, and flight via jet boots.
Frederick Myers has been a member of several prominent superpowered criminal teams and clashed with several heroes throughout his career, most notably Spider-Man. He was born in Alice Springs, Northern Territory, Australia, and was raised in the United States. As a young boy, he developed a love for baseball and spent years training and perfecting his pitching arm.
By the time he was a young adult, Fred had realized his dream of pitching for a major league team. However, he foolishly began accepting bribes, and was drummed out of the major leagues after being discovered. Shortly thereafter, Myers was contacted by the Secret Empire, an international criminal organization that saw the potential of his skills.
Myers agreed and was given a new costume and an arsenal of deadly boomerangs, from which he derived his new codename. He battled the Hulk after taking Betty Ross hostage to steal Banner's research, but the Hulk rescued Betty. After the Secret Empire collapsed, Boomerang returned to his native Australia and laid low for a few years, perfecting his deadly aim and making modifications to his weapons.
Once he was ready, he returned to America and began offering his services as a freelance assassin for hire. His first mission was to assassinate Iron Fist, though he was defeated.
He was next hired as a part of a large group of superhuman criminals employed by Libra to battle the Defenders. He was hired by Viper to participate in a plot against S.H.I.E.L.D. and battled Spider-Man, Nick Fury, Shang-Chi, and the Black Widow. Boomerang next sought to kill Spider-Man in order to impress the Kingpin and thus gain employment. However, he was defeated by Spider-Man and apprehended by the police.
He was seen next helping the Punisher escape from prison. Boomerang was eventually released from prison. He was hired by Max Stryker to coerce Bruce Banner into using an experimental cancer cure that uses gamma rays on Stryker, but wound up battling the Hulk instead. Boomerang was then recruited by Jack-o'-lantern into the Sinister Syndicate.
As part of that team, he battled Spider-Man, Silver Sable, and the Sandman. Then he was hired by Louis Baxter III, and again battled Spider-Man. He then battled Hawkeye at the instigation of a disguised Loki.
Next, he teamed with Blacklash and Blizzard 2 to help Iron Man battle the Ghost. He was then employed by Justin Hammer, and battled Cardiac and Spider-Man. With the Sinister Syndicate again, he participated in numerous crime sprees.
Boomerang was among several of the hired killers who responded to an open bounty on Matt Murdock that was put out by Samuel Silk as part of an elaborate plan to usurp the Kingpin's empire. After defeating Shotgun, Daredevil detects Myers on an adjacent rooftop. Boomerang in hand, Myers hesitates when he realizes Daredevil has discovered him and then runs away.
Daredevil follows him and defeats him. Myers subsequently tried to sue Matt Murdock. Around this time, he also worked for the criminal The Owl.
He teamed up with the superpowered criminal Grizzly. Both created new stylish outfits for themselves, Boomerang's resembling a three-piece business suit. This did not last long, however, as he soon returned to his old costume. Boomerang was then a member of the Masters of Evil and battled the Thunderbolts.
He has also been a member of the Sinister 12. Boomerang was briefly a captive of Baron Zemo, captured before Zemo's team was given official sanction to take down criminals.
Despite this, he appears with Hydro Man and Shocker on the rooftop of Bailey's auction house. Their robbery attempt is cut short by War Machine and Komodo's attempt to capture Spider-Man. The three criminals escape and are pursued by the Scarlet Spiders. He gathered a group of criminals together and tried to extort money from the new Thunderbolts director, Norman Osborn, who was viciously beaten by Osborn and is now forced to secretly work for him.
Boomerang was seen at the bar with no name when Spider-Man and Daredevil crashed the place. Boomerang is added to the 50-state initiative team, the Heavy Hitters, using the name Outback. When Nonstop tries to quit and escapes, the other team members chase and eventually capture her.
When a news crew arrives, Outback attempts to frame Nonstop as a thief, but Prodigy reveals Outback as Boomerang and punches him out. Later, Outback is part of the forces at Camp Hammer that battle the Avengers' resistance. He is knocked out by Ultra Girl and Batwing.
Boomerang appeared as a hired goon of the Rose, and came into conflict with Jackpot, where he discovered her secret identity. He tracks her down at her house and murders her husband in front of her and her daughter. Boomerang appears later as a member of Belladonna Boudreaux's Assassin's Guild and confronts Wolverine, Domino and X-Force.
After being imprisoned at the Raft, Boomerang was selected to be a part of the beta team of the Thunderbolts, alongside Shocker, Troll, Mr. Hyde, and Centurious. Later, Boomerang appears in the latest incarnation of the Sinister Six. The Sinister Six was defeated by the superior Spider-Man, and Boomerang was nearly beaten to death.
Boomerang was seen in the Raft's infirmary with Scorpion and Vulture, where they are enhanced by Alistair Smythe's mini-spider slayers after accepting the offer to kill Superior Spider-Man.
While Scorpion goes after Mayor J. Jonah Jameson, and Vulture targets the other civilians, Boomerang engages Superior Spider-Man, who wounds Boomerang by webbing up his Boomerangs. Later, Boomerang assumes the leadership of the Sinister Six, and is operating as crime boss of Newark, New Jersey. Fred Myers has no superhuman powers, but he has the strength, speed, agility, dexterity, reflexes, coordination, and endurance of a professional athlete from his days as a baseball player.
He can throw small objects with nearly unerring accuracy, and his aim is nearly the peak of what a non-superpowered human can accomplish. Only the likes of Bullseye, Hawkeye, and Taskmaster can match his accuracy. Boomerang's most dangerous asset is, naturally, his arsenal of specialized boomerangs designed by Justin Hammer.
He has modified and improved on them over the years, but the most common ones are exploding Shadowrangs, with enough explosive power to destroy an automobile, Gasarangs that release large doses of tear gas to disable a target, razor-bladed Razorangs, sonic-blasting Screamerangs, and whirling Bladerangs, which cut like buzzsaw blades.
Boomerang wears light body armor supplied by Hammer, with a wide variety of hidden pockets and pouches for his smaller, specialized boomerangs, in addition to attachments for securing the 7 larger primary boomerangs. Boomerang also has jet boosters in his boots, which are controlled by mental command through cybernetic circuitry in the cowl, that allow him to fly through the air at speeds up to 30 miles per hour, and can be used as an offensive weapon when fired at close range. Boomerang has knowledge of basic street fighting techniques,